everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Healthy Happy Hooray. My name is Regina. I am on a weight loss journey to lose 200 pounds. I have lost 15 so far. And if you've never been here before, part of that weight is to help me get knee surgery in order for me to walk again. And so with that being said, I'm really excited to share with you tonight 3 recipes that I've been using that have been very helpful and instrumental in my weight loss journey. And these are called either a grain bowl or a Buddha bowl or a salad bowl, but basically the concept is the same. And so these bowls are really easy to assemble. You basically need a base of either like a rice or a quinoa, a brown rice, a potato, a sweet potato, you name it. And then you can put protein on there in the form of like chicken, or you can put tofu or fish, whatever it is that you like and enjoy. And then finally you add your vegetables, whatever you prefer. And then depending on the type of bowl that it is, you put different kinds of, sauce on it. For the salad, I use a French vinaigrette for the salad bowl. For the Thai Buddha bowl, I used a peanut butter type dressing. And then on the buffalo chicken, I used slaw, like coleslaw dressing. But instead of using mayonnaise, which is high fat and lots of calories, I use Greek yogurt. So with all that said, let's get started. I'm excited. Let's start with the buffalo bowl. So let's get started. This is the buffalo chicken coleslaw bowl. And to begin with, I'm going to show you how I made the dressing. Okay, for my slaw, I have 1/3 of a cup of Greek yogurt. I have 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. I have 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of dill. I have some pepper, and then 1 tablespoon of honey and salt, and the salt and pepper to taste. And then this is my slaw. I'm gonna mix everything up in a bowl and I'm gonna put that on there. So I have chicken that I blanched here, and I'm gonna shred this up and have this just to have on hand, and also for this buffalo chicken bowl. So this is a sauce that I use. It's from Buffalo Wild Wings. It's a medium hotness, and it was really good. So this is the chicken with the buffalo sauce on it. It was really good. It wasn't too hot, just right. Then I added the quinoa, which had been cooked in chicken broth, and it was super flavorful and delicious. So I added that. And then this is the final slaw, the coleslaw that had the Greek dressing on it, and Greek yogurt dressing. It was super delicious. And then voila, this is the final product. I had a little bit of avocado on top, and it was super delicious. So this one is the quinoa salad bowl, and we'll get into it. This is a quinoa bowl with salad and different kinds of nuts and feta cheese. And basically what I did for this is I cut up a whole cucumber. I put it in here. I cut up half thing of red onions, and I have it here. I used just about 2 tablespoons on the salad. I used a tablespoon of feta cheese that was already cut up. I had some pepitas, which are really nice. These are good, and I would recommend these if you were looking to lose a little bit of weight. Also, I had a bag of pecans, so I put 2 tablespoons on there on the salad. And then last but not least, I had made the quinoa. Quinoa is really good. It's a whole protein. It's actually a whole food. You could survive in the jungle just on this, so it's a really good protein to have. So that's my salad. This is the quinoa bowl, and we'll do the next one. So this was the Buddha bowl, one of my favorites, all-time favorites. So let's get started. So for the sweet potatoes part of the Buddha bowl, we have the diced sweet potatoes. I have 1 teaspoon of salt. I have 4 garlic cloves that I've chopped up. This is a 1/4 tablespoon of oil for the potatoes. This is 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt. And I have 2 tablespoons of fresh rosemary. So I'm gonna mix them all together in the bowl here. Put those in there. Some garlic, if I can get the garlic out. Might be a minute. Likes to stick on there. Okay, and then this pepper and the oil. I like to mix it in a bowl, and then I like to put it on parchment paper. I've tried to use aluminum foil in the past, and that basically all it does is, so I'm going to mix this all together. When I do that, it just sticks to the aluminum foil, so definitely use parchment paper. It makes it a lot easier these days. Okay, so this is my sweet potatoes cut up with the rosemary, the olive oil, the garlic, a little salt and pepper. And what I like to do is when I cut my sweet potatoes, I like to do a fine dice on them. Some people like a thicker dice, but for my preference and for my family's preference, we prefer the small dice like this. So I'm gonna go ahead, I've got it on the parchment paper, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the oven now at 350, and I'm gonna roast them for 30 to 40 minutes. Okay, so this is a chicken I put into it. This is my addition to the Buddha bowl. It's 1 pound of chicken. Then I have a teaspoon of paprika, a 1/4 cup of olive oil, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. And I'm gonna go ahead and combine those. Okay, so for the chicken, I just took 1 pound of chicken, I cut it into cubes. I included all the ingredients that I showed you before, I mixed them together, and I put it on parchment paper. And I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the oven now just for 30 to 40 minutes at 350 degrees. Okay, so this is the coconut Thai curry sauce that's gonna go on the chicken and the sweet potatoes and the rest of my vegetables. It has 1.5 cups of coconut milk. I have 1/2 a cup of regular peanut butter. It called for a full cup, but it had way too many calories. So I substituted it out for 1/2 cup of PB2 powder with water. Then I put 1/4 cup of brown sugar. I have red curry paste, then 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, and finally 1 tablespoon of lime juice. I'm gonna put this in the food processor and I'm gonna mix it together. Okay, so this is all the ingredients in the food processor. I'm gonna just hit the puree button on my food processor and mix it up for a few minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna just puree this now. Get all the peanut butter and everything. Looks like I got some coconut milk coming over this side. Oh well, savvy. It's not a meal without a mess, right? Okay. Okay, so that's enough. Okay, and then I'm gonna get some paper towels. Okay, to get started with our Thai Buddha bowl, we're gonna start out with using, like I said, the sweet potatoes. We've got chicken, the diced chicken. We have some broccoli. Then we have some edamame and some quinoa. Some carrots, some matchstick carrots that I decided last minute to use, and the dressing, which was, there's a cup there and there's 4 servings, so each bowl should get 1/4 cup of this sauce. Okay, so let's get started. Let's put 1/4 cup of quinoa in there. Let's go ahead and put 1/4 pound of the chicken, 1/4 of it. Okay. Then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put the sweet potatoes in there. These turned out so good. The rosemary really made them, let me tell you. Okay, and then the edamame, a couple, I guess, tablespoons. Then we have the broccoli, a little bit of broccoli, 1/4 of what's in here. And then some peanuts. And then we're going to add some carrots. And there's the bowl. So good. And then finally we have to spoon in a little bit of the sauce on top of it. So this is the yummy Thai basil sauce. Thai Buddha. Sorry, not beta, not basil. Thai Buddha. Hello. And that's it. It was super good. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know if you want the recipes. I'll be glad to put them in your DM box. I'm working on a blog right now, so hopefully that will be here soon and you can just access it that way. Thanks so much. Have a great night and enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy these wonderful, yummy foods. Yummy bowls. Bye.